What's up? I'm up in the house. This is your boy, Last Watchman. This is Conan, your host. This is the Last Watchman channel. Don't get it wrong. Get it straight. Get your mind right. Hope this gets a lot of views because you know I'm for the ratio fucking memory. Just like Total Recall and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, get to the chopper. Let's do it. I got to go. Let's do it. Got to erase my memory. Go to Total Recall. Get the best vacation. I want to see you pop it. I want to see you block it. And I want to go and do more TV shows and watch movies. I want to watch my movie Conan the Barbarian. I've never watched this before. So I want to erase my memory, go back and watch Total Recall, and show you something. Fuck the bullshit. Watch this. Get them, Jim Tom. Well, we gonna show them a little of this hypnotism they got right here for Samsung. Don't look at that. Don't look at the loading box. If you see this right now, hey man, they're making me go crazy over here. You see that? Say go to hypnotism. So I'm gonna show you guys some crazy devilistic shit. Most people call it satanic. I know how you people like that word with the Baphomet and all them cross fingers and toes and such. I'm gonna show you something. Watch this here. You don't participate in this because us country folk, we got a little better personality than you city folk. You a little crazy. Let's say if you want to watch your favorite TV show, Merle, I said, Mama, I don't think it's worth erasing my memories. She said, but don't you want to watch Family Matters with Steve Urkel? I said, Mama, I like to know what's going on in a TV show. So this is what I did. She said, hey, Merle, you go in your room, get your best porno movie that you've watched 1,000 times. And when I went in your room when you went to college, I turned the black light on and your room was glowing like it had fiery stars everywhere. And she said, go off in there and you hit the next button and you say, hey, I have chosen the TV series I would like to forget for good. You'll soon be guided through a self-hypnotist. But put your headphones on so we can give you secret messages like go get Hillary Clinton, go get Obama, go get a school, go get Roofie, go get Lassie. Oh, what is Lassie in the whale? Oh yeah, Lassie's in the whale. Oh man, you gonna forget Lassie's in the whale after this one. And it says, wear your earphones so you won't be disturbed. Hypnotism must be experienced without interruption in order to work. So we're gonna hit the disclosure and we're gonna show you what they're gonna do to you for 23 minutes now. 23 minutes gonna be in your brain, send you secret messages so you can watch Family Matters in Full House. 23 minutes? 23 fucking minutes? That's full immersion therapy, dude.
Welcome to Unspoil Me. My name is Frederick Presto and I've been working as a hypnotist for over 15 years now. The hypnosis session you're about to experience is designed to enable you to forget one of your favorite TV series so that you can experience it as if it was for the first time, even though you've already seen it. This session will take about 20 minutes. Before we start, I want you to think about the TV series that you want to forget. And think about approximately when you were watching it. When you started to watch and when you were finished. If you binge watched or if you watched it during a longer period of time. During the session, you will be conscious all the time, even if your mind may wander, like when you're daydreaming, and that's totally fine. So make sure that you're in a situation and environment where you can safely and undisturbed close your eyes and ignore the outside world. So, start by focusing your eyesight on the screen. Focus your sight in the middle of the figure and just continue to keep your focus there, because to be able to focus your eyesight is a thing that we humans have in common with all the predators. And the reason for that is probably to enable us to hunt. Prey, like gazelles, are actually not able to focus their eyesight. But when we focus our eyesight for a long time at the same spot, we sometimes experience that the eyelids start to get a little bit heavy, and even if they do, keep your eyes open for just a little while more. Some people experience that they kind of lose focus, and if you do, go back and focus your sight again. One thing we humans, and probably only humans, can do is to focus your thoughts. You can change focus to exactly how your left big toe feels right now, or to your own breathing, or the sound of the music in the background, and the feeling and experience of wanting to relax deeper. And therefore, you may close your eyes now and just allow yourself to continue to relax even deeper, because I have a task for you, and that is that in a short while I want you to start counting backwards in your own mind, and between every number I want you to repeat the words deeper and deeper, and we will start together at 300. I will count out loud while you count silently in your own mind, and after just a few numbers I will start to talk about other things, but you don't have to think about or even consciously listen. Just continue to count backwards, and I'm going to tell you when it's time to stop counting. So, starting now at 300 and deeper, 299 and deeper, and 298, deeper, and 297, and just continue counting in your own mind, because people can focus on the heaviness in your body and just relax deeply. This is something that, for example, a tree cannot feel a relaxation spreading from all the leaves to the smallest branches, and further to the larger branches, and to the stem, and down through the whole stem to the roots, and via the roots deep down in the ground, because the tree can just stand there knowing that it stands steadily, because these roots can go deep down into the ground, and the tree just standing there while the seasons come and go. The tree standing steadily, and some trees have special roots which are called source roots, and these are roots that can go 10 times deeper than the usual roots. Now you can stop counting and just let these numbers go and relax your shoulders. Now you can relax from the top of your head throughout your whole body, down to your feet and all the way down to your toes. Now you can focus on the heaviness and the relaxation, because we can relax both physically and mentally, and these two types of relaxation are a little bit different, because how much we can relax physically, there is a limit. For example, if you're standing up, you don't want to relax so much so that you fall down. Mentally, we may not have a limit. It seems like you always can go to an even deeper level. And sometimes it's comfortable to combine some physical relaxation with the ability to relax mentally deeply. And one of the advantages with this state of mind is that you're conscious all the time, and that's different from when you are asleep, because when you are, you're not conscious. But when you are in a state of hypnosis, you're conscious all the time. Of course, sometimes your thoughts may wander, like when you're daydreaming. But even when we daydream, at some level, we are conscious of where we are and a lot of other things. And because of that, we can use our conscious mind to instruct that other unconscious part that actually takes care of so much more how we want things to be. And therefore, I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine a set of stairs that may take you to an even deeper level. A set of 10 steps leading downwards to an even deeper level, and a place where you can feel calm, relaxed, and safe. And these steps are numbered backwards from 10 to 0. So imagine these stairs, and since the steps are numbered backwards, you can start to take step number 10 now. You can, for each step, relax twice as much. Go into this mental state of mind that we call hypnosis, and because of that you can take step number 9 now, twice as deep, and know that when you double something many times, it becomes very much. There's a story about the mathematician who invented the chess game. And the emperor of China wanted to award the mathematician, so he said that he could make a wish for anything he wanted, and the emperor would grant it. And step number 8, now, twice as deep. And the mathematician said that, in that case, I wish to marry the emperor's daughter. And the emperor said, well, any wish apart from that one. And step number 7, now, twice as deep. And the mathematician said, in that case, I wish for something very simple. At my chessboard here, I want 1 grain of wheat at the first square. On the next square, I want twice as many grains, which makes 2. At the next one, twice again, which means 4, and so forth, until we've gone through the whole chessboard, and the emperor approved that wish. So, take step number 5, now, twice as deep. The emperor called for his servants to fetch him a sack of wheat grains and started to put these at the chessboard, and step number 3, now, twice times twice as deep. After a while, the space of the squares could not hold the grains, but the mathematician said, it doesn't matter as long as we count correctly. After a while, they didn't even fit on the chessboard, but the mathematician said, that doesn't matter as long as we count correctly. And step number 2, now, twice as deep. And after a short while, the whole sack was empty, and the emperor called for a new one. But very soon even that one was empty, so he called for all the wheat in the whole palace. And when that wasn't enough, he ordered his servants to fetch him all of the wheat in the whole kingdom. But even that was not enough, because when we double something many times, it becomes more than you can imagine. So the mathematician was allowed to marry the emperor's daughter. And step number 1, now, and just 1 step left. The step with that strange number that actually has not been present in all cultures. The number that means nothing, but when it's after other numbers, tenfold the value of these numbers. So take step number 0 now, 10 times deeper now. You can imagine that you're at that place where you can feel calm, safe, and relaxed. And feel that calmness throughout your whole body, heaviness and relaxation. So obvious and natural. And while you keep relaxing even deeper, I'm going to tell you about when I met a real yogi, a yoga master, that is. It's a few years ago now, and he didn't speak any English, but with me was my friend and colleague, the Indian hypnotist, Dr. Bhaskar Vyas, who interpreted and translated. So I asked this yogi, what is the easiest way to go into the best trance or meditation or whatever you call it, where you can instruct your brain how you want things to be? And he said, it's very easy. Make sure that you're sitting or lying comfortably and that your eyes are already closed and that you've already started to relax a lot. And then imagine your eyes closing again and again and again. And then imagine seeing a small circle of red light. A red light circle, and take that red light circle and make it larger. So large that it's larger than you, so that you can go through that red light circle now. On the other side, imagine a yellow light circle and make this one as large as the red one, so that you can go through the yellow light circle now. On the other side, a purple light circle, and make sure that this one is as large as the other two, so that you can go through the purple light circle now. On the other side, turn around and watch all three light circles, purple, yellow, and red. And make sure that they are all the same size, and put them after each other, and let all three light circles melt together to a circle of white light, because it's when you go through that white light circle that you can go into that specific trance now. On the other side, you may imagine something very simple but still effective. A day in the future when the things you wanted has worked. When you are watching your TV series and you see it as if it is for the first time, and you experience everything for the first time again. All the wow, all the this is exciting, and take that picture from the future with you to the now. So now think about what TV series that you want to forget, and what it would be like to even forget that you should forget. Because it's one thing to forget to remember things. It's another thing to remember to forget, and you can forget so easily. That's an ability we all share. We drop things, we forget things. Sometimes you can forget a name, sometimes you can forget where did I put my keys. The important things you can remember, but the things you want to forget, you can forget, and that's an automatic process. And that's why I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine standing on a line that is your timeline, like a ruler stretching towards the future, towards the horizon, and even behind you, backwards in time. And make a mark on that timeline. Where is one day into the future? Where's a week, a month, a year, and so on, so that the scale is clear. And then turn around or turn that timeline so that you're looking backwards in time, and mark the spot on that line before you started to watch what you want to forget. It may be the day before or the hour before. And imagine floating up with your feet a few inches above that timeline and floating backwards in time to that point. And And there you can float down with your feet on the line again. And turn around so that you're looking towards the now, if you haven't already. Because in a short while I want you to travel along this line to the now in super speed, so that everything just flashes by in just a couple of seconds. But as if you never watched what you want to forget, or as if you were just watching an empty screen or whatever suits you. But before you do, I want you to adjust for and keep any positive side effects. For example, you may have been discussing this with someone and later you turned out to be best friends. If that is the case, you may imagine becoming best friends with this person in another way, or whatever other positive side effects that may be there your mind can keep. So in a short while, when you travel along that line in super speed, as if you've never watched what you want to forget, or as if you just watched an empty screen or whatever suits you, and your brain will adjust for and keep whatever positive side effects that may be there, even if your conscious mind cannot find any. So in a short while, when I count from 1 to 3, you travel along this line to the now in super speed as if you've never watched. So get ready. 1, 2, and 3 to the now. And this time, when I count from 1 to 3, I want you to travel to the point in the future when you want to start watching again. 1, 2, 3. And feel how excited you are because you're about to watch this now, and you will experience it for the first time again as if you've never seen it before, so that you have a new first time and bring that certainty to the now. In one way, and at one level with your logical mind, you somehow know that you've seen it before. But the other reality, the one in your imagination, in which you've never seen it, your brain can embrace that reality, and the experiencing part of you, which is another part than your logical part, can make that reality the truth, that you've never watched it before, so that you once again can experience it as if this is the first time, so that you have a new first time and bring that certainty to the now, because that logical knowledge that you've seen before is no longer relevant. That knowledge may just as well be a small, fuzzy picture far in the distance, where you see yourself seeing what you saw. Not at all that's important as the new reality in your experiencing mind, that you can watch again for the first time and experience again for the first time. And if any more adjustments are necessary to make sure that you can experience again, your brain can adjust these things now. And the next time you go to bed to sleep for the night, you will dream many dreams. And I don't know anything about the contents of these dreams, but I know that one of them have a very special purpose, and that is to install and integrate all this with all of you, so that you can experience for the first time again already tomorrow. And in a short while, when you have gone through this process and exited through another end to full normal consciousness, you will feel well rested, comfortable in your body, and totally clear in your mind, and with a curiosity to find out how well this has worked. And I'm going to start to count from 1 to 5, and for every number, in 5 large steps, you will reach full normal consciousness. So here we go. 1. A little less relaxation already. And 2, as an energy spreading from your toes up throughout your whole body all the way up to your head. And 3, take a deep breath, as if breathing fresh mountain air, filling your lungs and your body with energy. And 4, as a fresh clear water that flows throughout your body and your mind, rinsing and cleaning away everything that's not supposed to be there. And 5, open your eyes and stretch a little and notice how good you feel. So, now you've gone through the whole process, and because of that, you don't need to think too much about all this. I also recommend that you sleep for one night before getting ready to watch your series for the first time again. That's because your brain will integrate all of this with the whole of you. Good luck.